Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And pack your bags because we're going on a trip with everybody's favorite little bear, Paddington. My review of the 2024 adventure sequel, Paddington in Peru, coming up now. Paddington returned to Peru to visit his beloved Aunt Lucy, who now resides at the home for retired bears. With the Brown family in tow, a thrilling adventure ensues when a mystery plunges them into an unexpected journey. So what did I think of Paddington in Peru? I thought it's a whimsical and heartwarming adventure comedy sequel. It's directed by Dougal Wilson in his feature film directorial debut, taking over for Paul King. I really enjoy the Paddington series, and while this new entry doesn't quite hit the heights the second film did, which would be hard to do in all fairness, it's still a delightful film. The CG animation on Paddington and the other animals looks fantastic. The story is a familiar one, using the formula many sequels in the past have done, going on a family trip or vacation, but it still works well here. This is easily Paddington's biggest adventure yet, starting off as a trip to see his Aunt Lucy after receiving a letter from the Reverend Mother at the retired home for the bears, saying that his aunt is missing him very much and acting strange. Paddington, along with the Brown family, venture to Peru, and when they get there, discover Aunt Lucy has gone missing. Paddington and the gang end up finding a riverboat captain, Hunter Cabot, and his daughter Gina, that leads the characters into the jungle on a journey to find the lost city of El Dorado. Also, at the retirement home, the Mother Superior seems to be up to something as she keeps telling the characters nothing suspicious is going on here. We also see what's been going on with the Brown family, with Mr. Brown being told he needs to take more risks at work, and the kids growing up with Judy ready to go off to university. Mrs. Brown is hoping the trip can bring them all closer once again, and there's some nice messages about family throughout. We also see Paddington being a dual citizen, now being an official British citizen, but also still feels comfortable in his home country of Peru, and shows us what it can be like for people who think of two places as their home. Like the other entries, the film is filled with funny moments, and I found myself laughing out loud at the witty lines, humorous antics, as well as the physical comedy and slapstick. Of course, the film can be wholesome, and it has a lot of heart, and can also get emotional, and I'll admit to tearing up to a few moments between Paddington and Aunt Lucy. There is a mid-credit sequence that is definitely worth sticking around for. The cast stars Ben Whishaw as the voice of Paddington Brown, the Peruvian bear who's been taken in by the Brown family and lives in Windsor Gardens, who travels back to Peru. Hugh Bonneville as Henry Brown, Paddington's adoptive father who's not thrilled about going through the jungles of Peru, but does it in an attempt to look more brave for his job. Emily Mortimer taking over for Sally Hawkins as Mary Brown, Paddington's adoptive mother, hoping to strengthen the family's bond. Olivia Colman as the Reverend Mother, the head of the home for retired bears who contacts Paddington about his aunt. And Antonio Banderas as Hunter Cabot, the treasure hunter who's being haunted by his ancestors about finding the gold of El Dorado. Paddington in Peru is a charming adventure comedy sequel that not just kids, but the whole family can easily enjoy. Number-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it, and a high do it at that. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtrueplaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WestAList. Until next time, Troop out.